All right, welcome back. We've not placed. This video is supposed to come out on Monday, but we've been lazy. So today is Friday, and I'm going to upload two videos at the same time. This one and next video at the same time. We've not seen any plays throughout the week, and we've more or less just been waiting, basically patience. So this is the first trade we took, which is actually the third week of the month. But my months is not like normal 12 months. Since it's every 4 weeks the payout happens, so I just made every 4 weeks a month for me. So it's 13 months in the year if it's like that. And since it's 13 months, honestly, it doesn't even matter. Honestly, tired. I don't feel like most people understand this, and I don't even feel like you, if you're watching this again, understand. But I don't think it matters much. Just know that this is the third week of the month. Yeah, of your 4 weeks. It's the third week of the 4 weeks you can trade. That was all. First 2 weeks were no play. Third week, this is what we have, and third week I had only two trades, one on USD CAD and one on CADGPY. This was the first trade. Example of a spring here, but we failed to enter this trade to the upside. Personally, if I haven't have seen these four trades here, if I've seen these four candles, I would have removed the order, honestly, because no, it's not a very good sign. Build up is terrible, so I would have not been able to enter this trade. This is now an example of a up thrust. Yeah, so breakout, immediately breaking. This is the reason why I do enter immediately. I don't jump immediately after the breakout, because of springs and up thrusts. You have to watch out for these things, and the way you watch out for them is using candlesticks, using price action to really filter out what's happening. So breakouts, we wait. Next candle did not retreat back in immediately, but the next candle is not really enough to determine if you are in the green. So I wait for the next two candles. After the breakout, the next two candles. First candle, qualifying candle. This the third candle is qualifying candle. Made lower lows, had a good range, pretty solid candle. So it's a good sign to enter. More or less push it around here. Yeah, this was where my entry was. Back at the boundary, which I also use as CTC, condition to cut. Condition to cut is basically if it closes above this level, I'm going to leave the trade. That's it. Condition to cut is basically if it closes above this level, I'm going to leave the trade. And it did. It closed above this level and I left the trade. And that was all. Slight, but as a rule. Closed above the CTC and we left the trade. We left the trade and immediately went to hit our take profit. Yeah, as I wrote this here, it closed it at CTC. Well, nothing good about that. But what happened was this trade, USD CAD and CADJPY, both qualified at the same time. So we were practically entering the same trade in two different directions. We also used one each to really narrow down the entry for the plays, but CJ did not fly to the entry, to the TP, sorry. So that's good, I guess. This one, I think the CTC was around here. Yeah, the CTC was on the boundary as well, but I did not. It did not close beyond the CTC. It closed directly on the CTC. This was where it was, on the boundary here. This level. This was the level I used. But it was just on the boundary here. So it closed very close to the CTC. But because I opened both of them at the same time, because they both off at the same time, both on Tuesday, yeah. This is breakout candle, next candle. Not a very good sign, but the build up is amazing and didn't make high highs, but not bad. But the next candle shows a very strong bullish potential, which really gave me the green light to enter the trade, and hence my entry is here. Let me see if it will be clear on the 1H. I hope the thing doesn't shift, which is fucking annoying, honestly, man. very fucking annoying. But quickly. Yeah, this was the previous level. Breaks above this is the previous level which we use our entry. We use that as our entry. Had a solid CTC on the boundary. Solid CTC on the boundary. Closed on the boundary on the 4H. Use the 4H to determine whether I leave the trade or not. Because 1H has a lot of noise. At least 4H has less noise than 1H. So yeah, it left this trade not because it closed beyond CTC, but because it was highly correlated to the USD card trade, and the USD card closed beyond CTC, and I assume it's going to get stopped. So I closed that one, and CJ was like, "It's correlated. It's practically the same trade." And so I left it as well. So yeah, it didn't TP, but it got sucked. Personally, if I've seen these 4 candles here, this 1, 2, 1, no, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, sink. I've noticed this happen a lot. I think I made one of my videos. I mentioned this. This thing happens a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once first candle tries, okay, the first candle solid bullish signal. Next candle fails to make lower lows, stagnates, no problem. Third candle fails to redeem the bullish or bearish signal, fails to redeem the direction, but does not, basically fails to redeem the direction of the current trend. Fourth candle just shows the opposing side that, okay, we are done, we are weak, we don't have enough momentum to keep the trend going, keep the move going, so taking it back to it's weak. This fourth candle just shows weakness, and it confirms the existing weakness, which brings in the opposing direction to sink the market. So yeah, so that's what 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks. This thing is very annoying, honestly, but it's a good sign. It's a good sign to leave a trade. But that's not why I left the trade. It's just something I just recently saw now. But we left trade because we closed CTC, we closed the USD card trade, and this one's highly correlated, so we also closed it as well. That's all for week 3. Was a pretty clean week. Yeah, dashboard. I told in the last video that I've gotten a challenge. Yes, I started a challenge, and those are the first trades I placed on the account. Actually, those are the first trades I placed on the account. We actually closed them with a 0.25 loss on my normal account. So because of the challenge, I'm doubling my risk. Instead of risking 0.75, I'm risking 1.5. So because I'm doubling my risk, the loss was also double, which was now on my normal 10k rapid account, it was 0.25 in both sides, so that was 0.5 loss. Then on my challenge, it was a 1% loss. Yeah, this is it here. I think this is it. It should be it. It was a 1% loss. This was it, yeah. It was a 1% loss. Quite well. Nothing good about it, honestly. Closed beyond CTC, left the trade. But USD card, we could have stayed in it, but I really don't see how that would have been very nice, honestly, if that had happened. That would have been very nice, but it profits on disobeying my rules. I don't think I even want it, honestly, because this CTC has proved to be useful. It has proved to be useful. Proved to getting out of losses earlier than I should have. So it has worked. It's helped me cut my losses. Reducing my losses. Now I'm actually hodling. I don't know if I've explained that in the video, but now I'm entering the play in 75% and 25%. Like I'm leaving a quarter out. I can't remember last time. What was it? It's been a while, Sha. It doesn't happen quite often. Because I don't get a lot of trades. So it's not like where is it? How do it? Been long ago. Oh yeah, this is a hodl trade. I didn't even write it there. So basically, I'm dividing my entry into two. This is 75% of the play and 25% of that's the way I think about it at least. Because 0.75, 75% of that 0.75 is 25% of. So, yes, when I hit the one TRR, I cut it. Then whatever happens next, I leave it happen. But I think this was weekend. Yeah, I'm not really a good fan of taking trades over the weekend, and I think it was the end of a month, so I just cut it here to get my profit and walk away. So that was all. I'm hodling. Hold on for their life. That was all for week 3. Sayonara.